Last week, Uganda received good news of its removal from the Financial Action Task Force Grey List, a list that indicates a catalogue of countries and increased monitoring, but have made a commitment to address strategic deficiencies regarding money laundering, terrorism financing, and proliferation financing in an agreed period and are subject to increased monitoring. Addressing the media in Kampala, the Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, Honorable Kasaija, said that Uganda will have unrestricted access to international markets and credit following its removal from the Financial Action Task Force Grey List, emphasizing the positive impact this development will have on Uganda's economy.
Our removal from the Grey List unlocks a host of benefits for Uganda's economy. It will build investor confidence, reduce the cost of doing business, and reinforce our global reputation. We will now have unrestricted access to international markets and credit, providing a vital boost to government's socio-economic transformation efforts.
But how does Uganda's being on the grey list impact the economy? Finance Minister Kasaija explained in detail.
This would have adversely affect the ability of our financial institutions to conduct international financial transactions and international businesses in general. The FATF sanctions would have prohibited other foreign financial institutions from dealing with their Ugandan counterparts, potentially crippling our financial sector. However, since being placed on the grey list, the country has worked tirelessly to demonstrate political commitment and implemented the FATF action plan.
Kasaija noted that unrestricted access to international markets and credit will boost Uganda's socio-economic transformation efforts. He added that the removal represents a significant achievement for Uganda and reaffirms its commitment towards effective regulation.
By aligning our anti-money laundering and countering terrorism financing measures with international standards, Uganda can now engage seamlessly with the global financial system. This will facilitate trade, enhance competitiveness. We have passed an important milestone on our pathway to prosperity. Uganda is off the FATF grey list, and our financial system is growing from strength to strength. Let us celebrate this achievement and continue our efforts to deliver socio-economic transformation for all Ugandans.
The State Minister for Finance explained the circumstances that resulted in Uganda's removal from the grey list.
We satisfactorily convinced the committee that indeed our laws, after the amendments were made, became robust enough to provide for all the disclosures that FATF wanted us to disclose on beneficial ownership. We had 22 items which we had to report on, and most of the requirements where we were being asked questions, the purpose was to ensure that can we make your systems watertight to prevent any anomalies from happening.
When the assessment was done on Uganda, there were some deficiencies which the minister outlined, to which the government of Uganda was working with FATF to ensure that those weaknesses are addressed.
Uganda was placed on a grey list in 2020 after the Financial Action Task Force declined to adopt Uganda's money laundering and terror financing risk assessment report done by the Minister of Finance, the Financial Intelligence Authority, and other NGOs in 2018. John Baptista Homza, Church of Uganda, Family TV News at 8.